turning recipes into cash is easy to do. Anyone can do it because we're here to help you. There are multiple ways to do it, and the easiest way is to go look at our product, Food Blog in a Box, where we provide for you a complete business package that will enable you to get started putting your recipes online and making cash from it right away. Or you can follow the rest of this video and learn how to set up the blog yourself. It takes a little work, but it's worth the effort. Either way, we can get you started, and then we have all the training and the support that will make you successful. You can do this. So the first thing that you'll need for this is you need to have a name for your blog. Now, it can be any name that you'd like. You might think you can do it later, but it's really much better to do it right off the start and to build your blog around that name. So grab some paper and pencil, come up with some names, start a list, and come up with some keywords that give the message that you want to portray. You can come up with your name and be ready to go and move forward with this. So the second thing that you'll need is going to be someone to host your website, and they're going to have to host it on a server that's set up with WordPress. Now, they'll do this for you automatically if you choose the right place. And we, of course, suggest Bluehost because they host millions of websites. And with our discount, you can get it down to about 10 cents a day to do this. It's one of the only costs that you'll have in this. And they offer some great services. The next thing you'll need is an image or a picture of some food or a recipe. And it can be anything you want. This is just to show you how to set up a recipe post to get that first recipe out there. And the last thing is a description and some ingredients for that recipe, because we're going to show you where to put those. So you'll have your first recipe post ready. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is click on the link in the description for this video to Bluehost. So it's the bluehost.com/track/MRM Academy. That will get you the discount. It's about a 60% savings and gets the price down to about 10 cents a day. And it's best to get a great company that supports websites all over the world. So that's where you begin. Bluehost will then give you multiple options, and you can see the $3 a month option that is promised, and that is adequate to get your blog going. Now, if you want to take it more seriously and get their premium model, they've got that discounted even further. It's discounted to the same level as their Plus model, so you can get that at a huge discount if you want to do it. The $2.95 a month will get you everything you need. The $5.45 gives you additional protection and support, and you can choose whichever one you want. Just push the select button once you get to that point, and that will get you started. Next is the fun part. If you're ready, here we go. This is where you select your domain or the name of your site. So you can enter your preferred domain name and click Next. Or if you already have a domain, you can put that in and use the second option. This will help you find an option or find a domain that is available. If it's already taken, you may have to choose another one. You may not get google.com or yahoo.com, but if you can find a domain that's unique and that gives you some attention and focuses on what you're primarily trying to do, that will get you a great domain name that you can use all the way through this process. Next, you'll be asked to enter some account information and the package information. Again, if you want to get the basic package, that will work just fine. Bluehost is going to try and give you additional services, and some of them are very good. They give you good protection. You can evaluate those and decide. When I've done a site before, I've hidden my domain name, or the owner of the domain, so people can't see it. But you can choose to do none of these, and your site will work just fine. It's very powerful and gives you all the tools you will need. So select your package, enter the credit card information as you need to, take care of that, and we're ready to move forward. And when you're ready to go, the next thing you're going to do is set up a password. And make sure that you record this somewhere and make it very secure. We suggest at least 10 characters and make it nonsensical. This will be used to access your website, so make it hard to figure out, but easy for you to remember. So the next thing you'll do is pick a theme. You can use one of the default themes from Bluehost, or if you want to use a different theme, we can explain how to do that later. You can change your theme at any time. So really just click on that theme and we'll get started. Once you've selected your theme and move forward, there it is. Congratulations, you are now successfully a blogger. So let's get to the action of getting the rest of your site set up and start getting your content in. So you want to go to bluehost.com. If it doesn't take you there automatically, go to bluehost.com, sign in with your username and password, and it's going to bring you to this next page where it's going to ask you to log into WordPress, and that's what you're going to select. The next few steps are fairly easy. Once you're into this page, then you'll click, like we said, into log into WordPress. You're going to set up a business site, so click on that. Then let's launch your website. You're going to put in the name, the site title that you want. Should match very closely to your domain or your URL. Add a little site description that will be used as a subtitle on your blog site. And then what you're going to do after you hit next step, you're going to launch your actual site. Click yes, and let's get started. It'll ask you things like what should visitors see on your homepage. You can skip that step if you want to because we can set that up later. It's a formatting thing. And when you get to let's launch My Recipe Magic, start a contact page, contact us page, just click yes on that because it will set it for you automatically. It's really kind of slick. From there, you'll get maybe one or two other prompts as to what you want to select. If you have an option to say not now, you can click on that on any one of these pages so that you can move forward and get this recipe going. So once you get through all the not nows, it will actually take you back to the dashboard in WordPress with a dark or a black sidebar on the left-hand page. When you see this, you're ready to start posting your recipes. The first thing you're going to click on is the Posts menu item, and then click on All Posts. When you get to that point, it will show you a list of any posts that are out there, which you won't have any because this is brand new, and we're going to click on New Post. Here is where you're going to enter the information for your recipe. Under the Enter Title here, you're going to type in the name of the recipe, and I'm going to do a delicious chicken recipe because that's what I've prepared. I have the image and the ingredients for it. So now I'm going to come down below and I'm going to paste in the directions that I had saved earlier. You add the image by moving your cursor up to the Add Media button. And when you select there, you're going to upload files and select a file. Select this file from your list and it'll come back into your media files. And then selecting that file, it shows up in the middle of your blog. Now I'm going to center it so it looks a little bit better. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go below it and I'm going to paste the ingredients and the instructions because that's where I want the information to go. And we're almost done. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to set the featured image by clicking on this and selecting an image. Now I can use the same image or a different image, but I'm going to set my featured image and that will prepare my recipe for posting. I'm going to sneak back up to the top and I'm going to publish that recipe. And when I do, voila, I have my first blog post. My first recipe is posted out there. So let's go take a look at it. You're going to do that by clicking on the View Post. And there it is. There's your recipe with your featured recipe. And it's followed by the description, other images you have, your ingredients, your instructions, and everything's in place. Up at the top, you can see a header that we've created from before. I'll show you how to do that in the ebook, as well as creating an image you can use for your icon. So we're about there. Okay, now all you have to do is add the finishing touches. What I'm going to have you do is go down to the description in this video and click on the link that goes to the free ebook. In that ebook, we explain how to create your scheme so you can have the colors you want. It shows you how to create a logo and a header image so that you can put it at the top of your page. And then once you have a header image, we want you to create an about page that tells people about you. This is how you get people coming back again and again because they're interested in you and why you are posting recipes. This is an important part of your site. So we'll have you do that. It's all explained in the ebook. It's a step-by-step process and you can do it. And then you have a fully functioning blog, as well as the opportunity now to move forward in our next steps. We have additional videos that will teach you how to sign up in social media, drive traffic to your site, how to start earning money. We also have an advanced course that you can enroll in that will take you step by step through all of the things that make a very successful money-making blog. One last thing, a lot of people give up when they see how much work or how complicated it may be to get started with this. Well, we have a solution for that too. It's called Food Blog in a Box. If you think that building a blog sounds like too much work or is too complicated, let us do all the work for you. Just go to foodbloginabox.com, which is listed in the description below this video, and get started right away. Let's get going, make this blog a success, and your life and many lives will be blessed because of what you've done.